Hello LP students. I'm going to walk you quickly through how to make a table of contents and how to make a table of authorities. So the table of contents is pretty darn easy. You're just going to go through your whole document after you've written it. Do this at the very end because your headings may change as you're editing. Highlight each one and you're just going to apply styles. You probably just need 1, 2, 3. If you need 4, that's totally fine. Also, you can use 4. So basically, heading 1 is going to be your highest level of heading. Heading 2 is going to be your next one down, probably single Roman numeral. Heading 3 will be the next one down, and so on. So for each one, you're just going to highlight it, click heading 1, highlight it, click heading 1. This would be a heading 2, so we click heading 2. Just go through your whole document, you're just going to keep applying. This is be heading 3. Click heading 3 and heading 3. Now, one issue you may have is if you haven't previously set up the style, so the typeface and font for each heading. What you'll want to do is as you're applying each heading, you'll want to right click it and click update heading 1 to match selection. And that's going to tell Word that heading 1s should all look like whatever you have highlighted. So you just need to do that once for each heading level. So after you've gone through and you've marked all of your headings, you'll just click wherever you want your table of contents, go up to References, head over to Table of Contents, pick the format that you'd like. Probably the first one is going to do you just fine. Click it, and boom, you've got this beautiful table of contents. You could rename it. Contents is a little bland. You may do that. Make sure you go through and you edit it, and this will be reflective of your heading. So if you have a problem here, you have a problem in your headings. So now let's turn to Table of Authorities. So this should also be pretty straightforward. You're going to go through your document again after you're all done, and you're going to highlight each citation. And as you go through, you're going to mark each citation and tell Word what kind of citation it is. And then Word is going to come back and put it all neatly into a cool little table. So let's now look for a cite. You're not going to use these for fact cites, just for legal ones. We see a statute right here. So all you do, we're still up in References, up on our top bar. I'm going to click Mark Citation. So the couple things you're going to have to do here. One, you're normally going to select what type this is. Is it a case? Is it a statute? Is it a rule? Is it a treatise? Whatever. For most things, you're just going to be using case, statute, and maybe treatises. Maybe if it's an other authority, if it's like an agency document. So you're going to apply whatever tag. And let me just show you what that'll look like. So you highlight the cite, go up to Mark. We'll pick, it's a case. So it's a case. What you're going to need to do is just remove the pin cite, because the pin cite should not be in your table of authorities. And this piece up here is going to tell you up top what's going to go in your table of authorities. So after that looks right, you're going to click Mark. Boom. Now you'll notice as soon as you mark a cite, you're going to have this coding pop up. So you see all these extra symbols. If that bothers you, you can just come back here and turn it off. But it's not hurting anything, so you can leave it on if you want to. So we're going to go through the whole document. Again, we're going to highlight every single cite. And we're going to mark it. It's a case. We're going to clean up the pin cite here. We're going to mark. Once you're done marking all the cites, all the legal authority cites, you're going to come back to References, go wherever you want that table of authorities, highlight it, click, and click Insert Table. You should just click All, because that'll give all of the things that you've marked, and then boom, look at that. I had highlighted a couple more in this document already, but see it nice and neatly puts out the statutes and the cases. And then if you had secondary sources or anything, it'll have a new category down here for them. One thing to notice is you may have issues, right? You may have, here we have a pin cite. So you always want to come back and check those. The other piece is you'll have to mark every instance of every cite, because the table of authorities tells your reader all the different pages each site is on. And so even if it's a short version of a site, you'll still want to mark that and just make sure that you mark it with the same case name as the first one. If any of this is confusing, just reach out and let me know. But it should work pretty smoothly. Okie doke. Thanks much.